Hello, I figured it out. I figured out why, as artists, we don't put our art out there and why we're so attached to it. And here's what has helped me release those attachments to my art and actually put my art out there. So let's talk about something that's going to change everything as an artist for you. As an artist, it's your job to put out what you're making. The universe is channeling messages through you. It's the universe, it's the God, goddess, whatever you believe in, your highest self within, wanting to express itself. And I feel like we shouldn't shut it down. Will you shut it down if you saw as this is your highest self expressing? This is your inner child expressing something. You were chosen for the specific art form. The way you do it, no one else can. And your art could help people. Even if it's one person, isn't it worth it? If something you made helped one person, and here we are worrying about getting 43 views and we're like, it's not enough. But think about what in that specific moment when they heard your music, they had an experience, it made them feel an emotion. I think in essence, that's what we do as artists. We make people feel things. And as long as you're doing that, you should be happy. Just put your music out there. Put your art out there. You know what? Also, like, wouldn't it be nice if someone gave you like a manual for life? Be that person for someone. Think about a few years ago how and where you were as an artist. What did you need to hear? What could have someone told you? What could have helped you? Just get in the habit of expressing that. Get in the habit of becoming a channel. Be that person for someone. Even a simple YouTube video sometimes helps us a lot. You must have experienced this. We rely on YouTube. That's because somebody decided to share what they knew on the internet and I could access that information and that helped me, right? It's as simple as that. When I'm in search of feeling an emotion, I look up some sort of music and I get to feel that. And we feel like we're not making a lot of difference in people's lives, but we don't know. There are a lot of people who play your music, but they're not going to come and tell you like, hey, I'm playing your music every day. You just don't know. It's your responsibility to share what the universe wants to express through you. Don't let your ego tell you that you're not good enough, because this work, your art, it is beyond ego. It is sacred. Imagine your ego stopping you from channeling something that the goddess is giving you. Let's talk about some mindset shifts that helped me a lot. This is where the magic happens. There is no perfect, and we need to understand that. Your art is what it is supposed to be right now in this moment. What does that mean? This changed everything for me, that you do not need to be perfect all the time. You do not need to have the most perfect mixing, the most perfect mastering, or the perfect colors, or whatever type of art you're making. It is what it is in this moment. It's art. You made it. Whatever it is worth it. It is deserving. It is deserving of being put out there. It's deserving of love. And we care too much about little details that other people don't care about anyway. So it's usually us holding ourselves back. People are not looking at our flaws like we do, every little single thing. Because trust me, I have gone insane mixing the same song over and over again 100 times until I realized that there is no perfect. And I've taken classes from some of the biggest mixers in the world, like celebrity mixers. I studied music business at UCLA. Here's what changed everything for me: learning detachment. As I also probably mentioned in my last video, I learned detachment from Krishna, who is a god in my culture, and I like his philosophies. And through his philosophies and his teachings, what I have learned is detachment is one of those things that's gonna serve you a lot in the long run. Think about it. A single song doesn't represent my identity. I'm just me. I just am. I make things because I'm a maker. A set of songs don't identify me. A painting doesn't identify me. A poem doesn't identify me. I make. I'm a maker. I create and I put it out there. when the goddess created the universe, do you think she was like harshly judging herself? She probably wouldn't have made it so beautiful if she was constantly judging herself. She gave herself the freedom to flow in that creativity, in that divine feminine creative flow. Just let it go. Just let it be. Be you. Once I create something, my job is done. I send it out to be perceived however the universe wants to perceive it, and I'm okay with that. I created it, I put it out, period. Do not be so attached to the idea of what you made. Make it, release it, surrender it, move on to the next inspiration. Goddess is constantly channeling, right? So when you get those divine downloads, just focus on that. Focus on your next muse. Do not try to ruminate about the art that you have made in the past, and if you should put it out, should not put it out, and if it's good enough, just put it out there. Your art is not to be protected, it is to be experienced. Remember that. I literally feel like I am the servant of the goddess, I'm the servant of the universe, and she channels through me. I just deliver the message, and then I move on to the next. That keeps the creativity flowing. You won't be everyone's cup of tea, and that's totally fine. Being authentic will bring your real tribe faster to you rather than you trying to please everyone and not pleasing anyone in that process. Every artist I love builds an ecosystem, and they're not just like, here's my music and that's it. They bring you into their world. They engage with you through not just music, but a lot of different ways. And just shifting the mindset from what can I get from putting my music out there to how can I serve? How can I serve people through my music? How can I just release the attachment and just surrender it and put it out there? And how do I share what I've learned so that I can help others also do what I've done and keep going and genuinely just come from a place of service? Last year, I was trying to make music for a little bit, but I was not very consistent. I barely was able to keep up with the posts, and that kind of made me feel a little ashamed afterwards that, oh my God, why was I not able to be consistent? I quit after like 2 months of consistent posting, but this year it's gonna be a little bit different. I'm coming into this with a different strategy. And I feel like we all should have this mindset of just not being ashamed to post our art like multiple times. I used to be scared, like I would post it once and then I would be like, okay, that's the one time I'm gonna post that song. But it doesn't work like that, right? So we need multiple touch points in branding with people these days. So you gotta post that same song over and over again, or maybe the same art piece until people start recognizing it with you. And that's totally normal, so do not be ashamed to do that. And instead of just music clips, or instead of just here's an art piece, I'm thinking of bringing people into my world more, my artistic journey, managing music plus my business, ADHD stuff, thrift hauls, all of it. Try bringing audiences into your world entirely. And here's what I'm doing differently: being vulnerable and just bringing you in. Music, business, ADHD, journey, daily struggles, wins, neurodivergence, childhood, my relationship with the goddesses and the gods in my culture, and how did I find my way into spirituality. I want to talk about everything because I feel like what I know and knowledge I have is also to be experienced. I'm not dimming my light anymore. Just say that to yourself, that your aura is so strong that no negativity can enter, especially from people discouraging authentic living. If they have a problem with someone thriving, then that's a them issue, not a you issue. Show up, tell your story. There's only one you. Only you can do the best you, so do you. I was literally shutting down my inner creative child, and that broke my heart. But I realized that this work is sacred. I'm not making music for the likes. I'm channeling something that's bigger, and it's my responsibility to let it flow. Now when I create, I remember that I delivered the message and then I move on to the next inspiration. That changed everything. All right, We're gonna do a little meditation right now. I want you to just close your eyes, start taking deep breaths in through your nose, out through your mouth, in through your nose, out through your mouth. Take deep breaths and just imagine holding in your hands or just in your vision a piece of art that you made. It could be a lyric, it could be a painting, it could be an art piece, poem, whatever you write, whatever you create. Hold that image, just hold that in your brain. Look at it, and now send it love. Send it the emotion of love. Feel the emotion of love for the art piece that you made. Send it so much love for being channeled. Genuinely thank it for coming through you. Feel that gratitude. Now here's the important part. I want you to release it. Just imagine releasing that piece of art into the sky, into the universe. With love. You love it a lot, of course, but with love, you release it and you trust it that it's gonna make its way where it needs to go. This is no longer mine. I delivered the message. I'm open to the next inspiration. And just release it. Surrender it. It's not your responsibility anymore. That piece of art is strong enough to stand on its own. It has its own energy. It's gonna navigate in this world as it needs to. You do not need to worry about it. So just release it, surrender it. Take another deep breath in and out. You can open your eyes whenever it feels natural. How does that feel? That's what detachment feels like. Your creativity is like a river flowing through you. You're not meant to clog it. You're meant to let it flow. Show up as yourself fearlessly. Here's an exercise. Share something authentic within 24 hours. It doesn't need to be perfect, just something, just one piece of content, whatever it could be, just a day in my life, or here's what I did, here's the behind the scenes, or here's a piece of art that I made. It doesn't matter, just anything. And remember that your art is sacred. You were chosen for this. Don't rob the world of what you have to offer. Drop in the comments what's one thing you're sharing this week. Keep that creativity flowing, beauties. And this world needs what you have. There's only one you. Shine as bright as you can. I love you. I see you and I can't wait to see what you create. If this resonated, you can subscribe. I will be posting similar videos and I will be bringing real talk when it comes to my creative journey, my spirituality, and also business and marketing. Hit the notification bell if you would like to be notified whenever I drop music or anything, new videos. And I'll see you next time.